he ain't even like that. People who knew me.
Right.
But nobody who knew me, they were like, oh man, I was scared of Damon for years. But the thing was, is that I had to, what they call it? Signal. What is it? I forget. It's like you switch code, the code switch. Mm-hmm. I had the code switch in order to make it. You know what I mean? Because I was just very sheltered, mom religious, father hates sports, the whole thing, and they just make it home.
Right.
But then you're going through the hood on the way home. And Flint was going through everything. So it got really crazy.
You tell the story, I read the story, that when you were 5, you tried to kiss your dad on the cheek to tell him you love him. Because that's seemingly, as a young boy, that's what you wanted. You wanted to hear your father tell you he loved you.
Everybody got their own
So
story.
since he never told you, you were going to tell him. And you said he looked at you.
Looked at me like I had an eye in the middle of my forehead. And I remember, he was still drunk. Mm-hmm. And I remember kissing him on the cheek, and I was just waiting for this, like, I love you, son. I was like, I love you, Dad. But he looked at me like, and I said, I'll never do that again. I'll never do that again. And it kind of became where I knew that's where we were going to be. You know what I mean? That's where our relationship kind of...
Even at 5, you didn't... Even at the right age of 5, you didn't see your relationship progressing any further than what it was at that moment, even as you reach your teenage years, your 20s, forever how long he was on earth, and you continue to grow as a young man.
Well, this is the thing, man.
Like, share, subscribe, you new to the channel.
Being that vulnerable hurt.
Yeah.
Because I was vulnerable at that moment. And I realized that even as an actor, my whole thing is showing vulnerability. You know what I mean? You don't see a character until you're vulnerable.
Hey,
right.
And the fact that all the stuff I've been going through is a response to that.
Everybody hate Chris.
Go ahead. I'll tell people that I got molested. Mm-hmm. That's showing vulnerability. Where the whole thing was, you gotta be hard. You can't never let them see you sweat. You know, that's weak. But I realized vulnerability is strength.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
Fact is, I'm me. Listen, I hurt. You step on my toe, it hurt. You shoot me, it hurts.
Right.
You know what? There's times I cry. I'll cry a couple of times while we're doing this interview.
Right.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of things that hurt. And first of all, entertainment itself is how we deal with pain. Sometimes you laugh, sometimes you cry. But that's how we deal with it. You know what I mean? You need to see a funny movie to deal with your pain. Mm. You need to see a drama to recognize your pain. You know what I mean? That's why you put on a slow jam. You know what I mean? Something that you gotta feel it. You lost her. You know what I mean? She was gone. She's gone. Mm-hmm. And you got to feel it. These things, this is what entertainment is about. And if you can't show vulnerability, you can't be in this game. Not here. And I realized I was going to have a problem if I couldn't. So I said, I'm going to just be that dude and let the chips fall.
I read the story, and I always wanted to ask you this because it takes a special type of, for a son to actually fight his father. Because the thing I've always told my kids, I say, our dynamic will never change. I'm always going to be your dad. You're always going to be my child. Yeah. I said, and I never want you to put me in a situation where I view you as anything other than that.
Yeah.
And so we've always maintained a relationship in that aspect. I'm the father. They're the child. There's a respect level on both sides as they reach adulthood.
Yes.
For you to go to that level, because to fight your dad, you no longer view him as your dad. No. You view him as someone on the street that at this moment, I don't care.
That was the darkest day. Darkest day. I mean, you got to understand the context of that situation is he had just hit my mother. And I'm going
in front of you.
Well, no, he had hit. I wasn't there, but I got a phone call.
Okay.
And, your daddy just hit your mama. Oh. Now, I'm a grown-ass man. Post-NFL. I already played in the league. Like, hey, man, what?
You on that? You
245?
Yeah. Okay. So
I ain't
you're right.
five.
You're right.
They're saying you're talking to a 5-year-old boy.
Right.
I'm like,